Hello, you be beautiful people. I'm Michael Botts. Oh no, it's falling. And the reason you come here every morning is because you know there's more. There's more for you to get in the world. There's more love for you to get. There's more money for you to get. There's more time for you to get. There's more joy and there's more happiness for you to get. There's more satisfaction for you to get. And this is what we know. The only thing that you can, the only reason that you get something is to give something. So when you get that more money, guess what? You get to give more money. You can buy a bigger house. You can drive a nicer car. You could go on a nicer vacation. You could give to the school or the charity of your choice. You can help a homeless person. You can help your family. So when you get, it gives you the opportunity to give. So we know there's more. We absolutely, I can still see serve. Thanks, man. I like it. Thanks for being here, Tom. I love it. I appreciate your loyalty to the show, man. It means a lot to me. So you were born genius and you're going along succeeding at walking, succeeding at talking, succeeding at eating with all the failure that come with that. Because you sucked at walking. You had no clue. You sucked at talking. You had no clue about that. You sucked at eating. I mean, you had spaghetti all over you and still you weren't worried about rejection. You weren't worried about what other people thought. You were just like, I got spaghetti on me. I'm learning to eat. If you don't like it, tough on you. So you were born in I am enough. That's why you were able to learn to walk. Because if we had to get you to learn to walk now, I'm not sure you could pull it off. Because as you were born in I am enough, and that gave you the ability to learn to walk without any disappointment or rejection or discouragement, you get caught in the riptide of life and you get sucked out into the ocean of am I enough? And in the ocean of am I enough, you're still trying to succeed. You go to college, you get married, you get a mortgage, you own a business. But now you're in the ocean of am I enough and you're getting sucked into the ocean and under the surface and you're trying to stay on top and you get slammed against the rocks. And you're tired. And you're asking the question, what's wrong with me? What is it that I can't get to where I want to go to my destiny? So then your goal, your destiny, your passion just start to drown in the ocean of am I enough and you're just sinking to the bottom. And I reach in and I grab you and I drag you out of the ocean of am I enough back up onto the beach of I'm enough. Those things are falling like crazy today. I guess I didn't plan that very good. So you're on the beach of I'm enough, but now it's lifeless. Your goal is lifeless. You're like, just forget it, Michael. And you're pulling the sheet over the face of your goal. You're like, don't worry about it, Michael. I'm fine. I'm satisfied where I'm at. I'm giving in, Michael. I'm tapping out. And you take your destiny and you pull a sheet over the face of your destiny. And you say, the time of death is, and I slap your hand down. And I'm like, no. And I start to resuscitate your goal. And I start to resuscitate your dream. And you start to spew out doubt, spew out fear, spew out limiting beliefs. And I throw the sheets back and you take this breath. I can. I am enough. Failure is my friend. And then I stand you up and I aim you down the path of success. And you start to succeed in ways that you haven't in a long time. Good morning, Jerry Botts. Good morning, Laura. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And what do we know about the path of success? It is paved with gratitude. So right now in the show, we do gratitudes. And this is how it sounds. I am grateful for the time last night with Susanna Botts, and we went to a comedy show. It was really fantastic. Good morning, Nazanin. Welcome to the show. I'm so happy you're here. If this is your first time, put a 1 in there. So we went to the comedy show, had a great time. It was a great night. and I am enough. That's my grateful. I'm proud of the fact that I got up and went for my workout this morning because it's cold and it was wet. Well, it's cool to everyone else, cold to me, and it was wet. And I was definitely tempted to stay in my bed, in a warm, cozy bed on a first cool day of the year. So I'm proud of that, and I am enough. So now you're going to put in your I'm grateful for, and I am enough, and I'm proud of, and I am enough. Now, as you're doing that, hey, Maia's on here this morning. All right, Maia. As you're doing that, we're going to create some space. Melissa's on here now. Oh, look at you guys coming in. As you're putting in your gratitudes and your proud ofs, let's create some space. Now, this space is because life isn't sleeping at night. Life is staying awake and thinking about how it's going to kick your ass. So when you wake up, you're already against the ropes. I got to get the kids ready. I got to get the mortgage. I got to make sure the relationship's right. I got to make payroll. So all this is going on. Maya says, I'm grateful for my coach and fire teams. I am enough. Bravo, Maya. Thank you for your participation. The signs are enough, Tom says. I love it. Good morning, Michelle. So we take these breaths to create space because in that space is the solution. Because we're crowded, we forget that the solution is right in front of us. Now, Maya is one of my clients, and she is a genius at this. I'll sit with her. She'll be struggling with something. We take these breaths, and she just starts taking notes, man. She hears her inner voice. It is a beautiful thing to watch. So each of you, that's available for you, okay? So let's take our first breath. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Do you feel that? Just that one breath. I already feel the weight off my shoulders. Michelle says, I'm grateful for my life. I'm proud that I'm able to move outside my fear, and I am enough. Bravo, Michelle. Moving outside of your fear. How beautiful is that? Next breath. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Laura says, I'm grateful for cooler weather and I am enough. I'm proud that I'm practicing patience and I am enough. Melissa says, I'm grateful for the bright sunshine to help me get moving and I am enough. Bravo, guys. Bravo. Patience, moving. I love it. Make sure you're focused on the space. Now, on this one, I want you to feel the cool air hit the back of your throat, go down into your lungs. Now, you're going to be conscious of my lungs have a capacity. But then I want you to be conscious of your infinity past your lungs. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Woo! We are going to do one more, man. I am feeling that this morning. Feels good. Ready? Breathe in. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, we're doing today is part 2 of Adapt and Overcome. Yesterday we talked about adapt. Tom says, I'm grateful for the change in weather and wonderful color, cool air to work in, and I am enough. Maya is conscious of the infinity past the capacity of her lungs. Good job. So yesterday we talked about adapt. It's a 2-part series. Today's overcome. Remember, the Marine Corps taught me adapt and overcome. Yesterday we talked about your adapt muscle is probably atrophied. So you forgot that you can adapt to whatever life shows up. Cancer, depression, foreclosure, bankruptcy, divorce, whatever it is, when it shows up, you can adapt. What I talk about, dodging the wrecking ball of life and being aware that it's coming back. So you are always dodging and adapting. And I wanted to encourage, yesterday was about encouraging you to adapt and exercise your adapt muscle. You forgot that you are the greatest adaptability machine on the planet. Now today we're going to talk about the overcome part of it. Overcome. So I want you to think about, what have you overcome in your life? Think about it. You were raised by 2 imperfect humans, 1 an orphanage, however you were raised, and they could have broke you, but you overcame that. You've had sickness in your life. You've had loss in your life, and you have overcome that. So the adapt is you adapt. You are able to adapt. Your brain is malleable. It's like Play-Doh. It can adapt. Okay? We know that there are soldiers that have had an injury and lost half of their brain. I actually met one at an event, and he was functioning completely fine. So he adapted. His physical adapted, and then his spiritual and soul adapted. So you are an adaptability machine, the greatest one on the planet. So remember that. Now, how do you overcome after you adapt? The key is action. All the plans in the world, I'm telling you, everyone listening right now has a great ideal, $1 billion ideal. I promise you do. If I spent some time with you, we would draw it out of you. The difference in you and the person that has the $1 billion is action, overcoming the inertia of life. Because life is weighing you down and sucking you and pulling you down, and you have to adapt, and then the overcome is taking action. Massive, ridiculous, unreasonable action. I'm going to say it again. Listen to what I'm saying. Open your mind. A ridiculous, unreasonable, there's another R, action. Action is the key, guys. Take action. Yeah, but Michael, what if I fail? I've tried before and I failed, and what if I fail again? That is, am I enough convinced you that you can't adapt? I don't care if you failed yesterday. Today is a new day. Adapt and overcome. The fail is only an opportunity to learn. I am offering you an opportunity to awake. Be awake. Massive, unreasonable, ridiculous action. Massive, unreasonable, ridiculous. Yeah, but Michael, I want to take baby steps, Michael. I haven't moved. I haven't walked. I haven't done anything in a year, Michael. And you're saying that you want me to take massive action? You getting out of your chair and walking around the house is massive action. See, Am I Enough has convinced you that that's a baby step, and that, oh, you're just this little gentle flower, this little delicate flower. You're not. You're a mighty oak that is unbreakable. You're the palm tree that can bend in the storm but never break. Adapt and overcome by taking massive, unreasonable, ridiculous action. And here it is. Here's the key, man. Those breaths we took today, we're going to do 2 more. What action you're supposed to take is in that breath. Right now, we're going to take 2 more breaths, and I want you to decide what your action is, and I want you to put it in the comments. What is your action you need to take today? Because it matters that you commit to some action. So we're going to take 2 breaths. I want you to be conscious, because your inner voice is going to say, you need to do this. And then I want you to put it in there. We only have a minute to pull this off. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Right now, your inner voice is telling you, you're scared to put it in here. You're scared to put it in the comments because you think you might fail at it. I'm telling you, you might fail. So what? I dare you. I challenge you. I remind you that you are an adaptable machine. You're the greatest adaptability machine on the planet. 1 more breath, and then you're going to put your comment in there of what your action is. Ready? Breathe in. Let it out. Now I want you to write your action in there. What is your massive, ridiculous, unreasonable action that you will take today? What is it? You deserve it. You are capable of it, and we need you to do it. Remember, when you take your giant, massive, ridiculous, unreasonable action, you inspire the world. Whether you fail or make it matters not. It matters that you took the action and impacted your life, the collateral life around you, and then the residual lives around you. I love you. I care about you, and I will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m.